I forgave Tori. Or at least, I thought I did. We cried, we hugged, we promised we'd never let a man get between us again. But something wasn't sitting right, not with the situation, not with the recording, not with Tori. The next morning she kept texting me. Did he message you? Don't reply if he does. Promise you won't go anywhere alone today. At first, I thought she was just being protective, but by evening, her messages felt less like concern and more like fear. Real fear. And then at exactly 9:13 p.m, I received a text from an unknown number. If she told you everything, she didn't tell you the truth. My chest tightened. Before I could reply, another text came. Ask her what she's hiding. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to doubt my best friend again. But the texts kept coming, each one worse than the last. She knew long before your date. She didn't find out accidentally. She was meeting me behind your back. My hands started shaking. No, she wouldn't do that. Not Tori, not after everything. I tried calling her, but she didn't answer. Instead, she sent one text. I'm coming over. Please don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Why did that sound less like advice and more like panic? 30 minutes later, someone knocked on my door. It wasn't Tori, it was Evan. Same eyes, same cold smile, same casual confidence that made my skin crawl. But this time, something was different. He looked angry, not bitter, not jealous, angry. He leaned against the door frame and whispered, "She didn't tell you that she came to me first, did she?" I froze. He smirked. She wasn't protecting you, she was protecting herself. I slammed the door shut and locked it, my heart racing so hard I thought it would burst. I texted Tori, "Where are you? He showed up at my door." No reply. 5 minutes passed, then 10, then... A single message came through. "Maya, don't let him in, I'm almost there. I swear I'll explain everything." The everything hung in the air like a threat. I looked at the door, I looked at my phone, and for the first time, I didn't know who to trust, my best friend or my worst mistake. But one thing was certain, whatever Tori was hiding, it wasn't small. And this wasn't about heartbreak anymore, it was about danger. I didn't sleep that night. Every sound, every shadow felt like a warning. Tori's message, "I'll explain everything," kept replaying in my head like a broken record. What everything? What could possibly justify her sneaking around with Evan? What could explain the fear in her voice and the anger in his? By 2 a.m, my phone buzzed again. A voicemail. From Tori, not a text. A voicemail. Her voice was shaking so hard I barely recognized it. "Maya, please, if he comes back, don't open the door. I messed up. I messed up so badly, but I swear, everything I did was to protect you. I'm almost there." Protect me? From what? From him or from herself? Before I could think, I heard something, not a knock, a soft scrape like someone dragging their fingers down my door. My blood went cold. I held my breath and stepped closer. Then another sound, a whisper. "Maya, open the door." It wasn't Evan, it wasn't Tori, it was a woman's voice, one I had never heard before. I backed away slowly, heart pounding in my throat, and then my phone lit up again. A text. From the same unknown number, "Do not open that door." My knees nearly gave out. Who were they? How did they know? What was happening? I typed back with trembling fingers, "Who are you?" The reply came instantly. "The person trying to keep you alive." Alive? What did that even mean? Before I could send another message, headlights flashed outside my window, a car pulling into my driveway. I rushed to the peephole. It was Tori, but she wasn't alone. Someone was dragging her out of the passenger seat. Someone tall with broad shoulders and a hood covering half their face. I couldn't see his features, but I recognized the stance, the way he moved. Evan. He shoved her against the car and hissed something I couldn't hear, but his grip, it wasn't angry, it was desperate, like he was begging her, pleading. Tori shook her head violently and screamed, "No, she deserves to know the truth." I felt every hair on my body stand up. The truth? The truth about what? Evan slammed his hand over her mouth and spotted movement from my window. His eyes darted toward my house. I stumbled back. My phone vibrated again. "Get away from the window, now!" I didn't think, I just moved. My heart was thundering as I crouched behind the counter, listening, waiting, praying. Then, a single knock, slow, deliberate, not like before. This time it felt like a message, a warning, a countdown. Tori's voice came through the door, broken, breathless, terrified. "Maya, please don't open it. He's not who you think he is, and neither am I." She started crying, not soft tears, but the kind of crying someone does when they know time is running out. "Maya, I'm begging you, if you open that door, everything we've been trying to protect you from is going to find you." "Protect me from what?" My throat tightened as I whispered, "Tori, what did you do?" There was silence, then footsteps. Not walking away, leaving, running. I pressed my ear against the door, but it was too late. The car engine roared to life and the sound faded into the night. I didn't open the door, I didn't sleep, and I didn't move until the sun came up. But one thing was clear. Whatever secret Tori was hiding, whatever danger Evan brought to my doorstep, I wasn't just caught in the middle of some twisted love triangle. I was caught in something bigger, darker, and far more dangerous than heartbreak. And now, I wasn't sure either of them was coming back for answers, just consequences.